Standard introduction of me saying hello to you filthy animals and welcome back. We're gonna watch a crazy mosquito. Well, his nickname is something like that. El Loco Mosquito. And my friend Chris would like to say ancient tablet in a Japanese accent, and take it away, Chris.
Ancient tablet.
Thank you, Chris, for that, and here we go. Now, Crazy Mosquito, El Loco Mosquito, is playing the Jagdtiger, and this is a pretty awesome matchmaking. Have you noticed lately that all the good replays are people being top tier without artillery? Coincidence? I think not. Now, the question is, would you pay like you pay for, or if you get gold from Clan Wars, doesn't matter. Would you spend 2500 gold monthly to not play versus artillery? That's the question. If I were wargaming, I would implement that. Wait 6 months and then just shut off the game because I would earn so much money. I could finance Serb's private moon base operation or something like that. But it doesn't matter. Now, I love how Crazy Mosquito, El Loco Mosquito, is playing, because he's being rather aggressive with a tank destroyer. Now, usually people take it easy with tank destroyers. They usually linger in the back. They wait for their opportunity, you know? Wait for light players to scout ahead to spot enemy tanks. But not for Loco Mosquito. He just went in. Crazy Mosquito doesn't give a fuck. He's like, screw you guys, I'm just gonna go in with my Jagdtiger. But then again, this is a tier 9 matchmaking, and he is top tier, and he's fighting tier 7 tanks. And that T-28 just went back to the garage. I'm fairly certain he did 0 damage, and this guy's gonna get it too. He's dead. Oh yeah, he's dead. Our little mosquito is getting shot from the base somewhere. And this T-54E1 is going to have a bad day right now. As soon as mosquito goes down, a little more, boom. This is his third frag. This is his third frag of the day. Now his team is losing. They just lost another heavy tank, which was top tier actually. So that's not really good, not a good sign. And they are going to lose that that city. I'm sorry, I wanted to say hill for some reason. Meanwhile, Mosquito is farming like it's potato harvesting time, and he's just going to farm these guys in the middle, getting spotted somehow. That's a big shot, big connect. Gegner brennt with a fire, 824 damage with just one shot. That was crazy. And do you see the top left corner of the minimap? The Tiger P and the Oni are getting swarmed, and they're gonna die soon. And there's a Tiger 2 in the back, but everybody knows Tiger 2s are so easy to deal with. Now it's 4-7. I think our Loco Mosquito is trying to figure out what he should do, because right now those guys are gonna plow the city and go straight for the cap, which is what usually happens on this map. And did you see this Indian Panzer pinging him, fall back, defend the base? And Crazy Mosquito just did the right thing. He did the right thing, and he's gonna go through the rails because nobody can really spot him right now. That's the only guy in the middle in the swamps is the T-44, and he's not there anymore. He's in the city, which means that it's gonna go bad. Things are gonna go bad, and pretty fast. And the Oni said, let's see what the Oni said. He said, I hate this Timuru. I don't know why I'm doing this crazy accent. It's probably because of Chris. Fucking Chris doing Japanese accents all the time on TeamSpeak. I mean, alright. Now there's the T-30. He's just going to take his time. Our friend here, Mosquito, of course. He's just gonna take his time and do what Jagdtiger does, which is hunts. That's what the name implies. He's a hunting tiger. He hunts other preys. He's a tank destroyer. He destroys tanks with his big fucking gun. Now there's... Did you see that? Another fire. Abgefackelt. That was a pretty hefty amount of damage. And that T-44 on 100 just got erased and sent back to the garage without any hugs and kisses. 4 frags for Mosquito with 3.7k of damage. Now the enemy team is doing one of the things that you should never do unless you're on the opposing team like Mosquito, is going one by one, and especially like this in the open. See this? 604, just like that. 604 damage. Let me see the penetration. 276 with AP, 350 with APCR. Holy moly, that's a lot of penetration, man. I wanted to say that's a lot of damage. Now Mosquito is just gonna... If I were Mosquito, I would just sit here and let that guy, the Indian Panther, spot for me and just snipe them, because there's the T-30 still alive. This Love just got wrecked. He's on half HP, and as soon as the T-30 makes a mistake and pokes out, he's gonna get it. And he's gonna get it hard, man. I can guarantee this Love is gonna peek out sooner or later, and Mosquito is gonna get him. Well, the T-30 is gonna do that first. 5th frag of the day. They're just going in one by one, and the T-28 and the Škoda T-50 are doing... Well, they're doing okay for now over there in that position. But they're soon gonna get overrun, especially by this 257, unless Mosquito helps them. And... which he did. He is on 5.5k of damage with 5 frags. This one bounced because the 257 has a tricky armor. If he's angled somehow, the upper plate is more reliably to pen than the lower one, because maybe the frags will... Doesn't matter, he just went through. Just like that with AP. Okay. I usually have trouble penning the 257 from a great distance, but not Mosquito, I guess. Securing his top gun after 8 minutes of playing, and those two are in quite a lot of trouble. Now Mosquito realized that the T-50 is doomed and he cannot do anything, so he did the perfect, which is actually really awesome thing, and turn around, and he's gonna go for the single enemy instead of fighting 2 at a time, you know. So he's doing the correct thing here. He went back, if you remember, he went back to the base to help them defend it, otherwise he would just continue pushing it on. By going back, he managed to save the base, and now he has to deal with one side or the other. So if he went south, he would have met 3 enemy tanks, but over here is just a simple Löwe, which he can one-shot pretty easily, like this. My boy! Now he's spotted, naturally. These guys are gonna have a hard time hitting a Jagdtiger from this distance. Especially if the Jagdtiger is full down, they're gonna have a lot of trouble penning him, getting him out. And he just secured this lovely position. But that IS is gonna have a bad time right now. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's gotta hurt. 612 damage, just like that. 7 frags. And he is gonna spot the T10. Oh, he spotted the IS. Alright, okay. Jesus, we'll get back to... Hey! I think she wants to... I think that it's the time of the day when she just wants to go into the bed and cuddle. My cat really loves to do that in the evening. She just meows and crazy until you get into bed. And it's 9:50 in the evening, and Mosquito is loading HE for this bastard. The Scorpion, the Russian Scorpion. Have you noticed that a lot of Russian Scorpions are dying lately in my replays? 754 with HE. Alright, he got shot back by this guy, but he's gonna finish him off. 9 frags. Good job, Crazy Mosquito. Now he really needs to. It would be so stupid if he made a mistake right now and died, and then the T10 would kill the Indian Panther somehow. Imagine then, doing 7.6k, 9 frags, doing everything perfectly, even going back, helping your teammates, and then dying in the end like a bot. Now that would suck, but there we go. Winning shot, 520, T10 destroyed. Pools medal. Bitch. All enemy vehicles destroyed. Well, naturally, he just wiped 2/3 of the enemy team there. Let's go. Okay. Ace Tanker. I mean, why am I even saying Ace Tanker? Because replays like this always get Ace Tanker. Unless it's like a really rare tank or something like that. Like the 279 or 260, which have absurd stats, you know. Pools medal. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 8.2k of damage, 10 frags, and almost 1600 base experience. Getting base experience with Tank Destroyer is harder because people tend to get more damage because Tank Destroyers sit more in the back, and that's why people have more damage in them, because you get a couple more shots out of your tank when you're dead and finished. And that was an awesome game. I love how he went back, I love how he went for the lava when he was alone. Everything went better than expected. His team was dumb as fuck, and thank God the enemy team was munching on crayons before they hit the battle button. 37k of profit, and a big shout out to all those stragglers that are still being Patreons. Thank you guys, you are not forgotten. You are not forgotten. I love you. See you next time.
Ancient Ever.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.